Hi, this is Jo from jojowebby.com, and I just wanted to do a follow-up video from yesterday's about setting up your YouTube channel with your kids in mind so that you can keep an eye on what's going on. So once you have your channel set up, there are a few things that you need to do, and YouTube is very powerful. It's one of the most powerful search engines in the world, and of course it's owned by Google. So as a marketing tool, it is very, very powerful. But chances are your kids are not going to be wanting to market their little videos. They're just doing it for fun primarily. But I wanted to give you a few ideas on what you can be doing, and then just to get you up and running sort of thing, or to help you get your kids up and running. And then really the best way for them to learn is to go off and watch videos and learn about all the different things that there are available. So I'll just give you the basics so you can get going, and then you can, or they can, take it from there. So first of all, we're on Ebikun's channel here. You can upload a profile picture, and of course if you don't want your child's picture all over the internet, then I recommend uploading a picture of their teddy bear or the dog or something. And then this is your channel art. So if you run your mouse over, you'll see this little pencil. If you click on that, you can then edit it and change it, or upload a first one. And the same for the channel art. Now the problem with the channel art is that we're now looking at it on a computer, on a PC. And so this is quite wide, but when you look at it on different devices, the channel art looks different. So there's actually a template you need to follow. And I'll include this link in the blog post. So if you're going to be looking at the YouTube channel on a TV, your channel art needs to be this big. But if it's on a desktop, it's long and thin, like I just showed you. And it's different on a tablet, and it's different again on a mobile. So what you need to do is, with whatever your important information is, so the name of your channel or anything else that you want as to be seen on every different device, needs to be in this dark square. And then, you know, you could have like pictures of flowers or daisies or whatever around the edge, but they'll get cut off when you're viewing on a different device. So if we viewed this channel art on the TV, for example, there's actually pictures of Ebikun running underneath and above, but you can't see them because we're on the computer. So that's the first thing. And then there are lots of little things you can be doing as well, like giving your channel a name and what it's about. Again, you can just click using the little pencils to edit it, and the keywords for your channel. So these are really important if you want your channel to be discovered. So Ebikun is all about tasting food, trying new foods. So these are the keywords, and you want to get your keywords into your title, into your description, and obviously with the keywords. Okay, when you upload a new video, you can do via the computer using this, or you can do it on your mobile phone. If you go to the YouTube app, there's a little upload button, and you can upload from there. Right, next, if we go to the video manager. So as you can see, these are all Ebikun's videos. And just to walk you through, so this Somen one hasn't been published, I don't think. Or he hasn't published it on the channel. I think it's been embedded elsewhere. So let's see, here's the one that... Okay, so he's got to edit these. So these have got no views because they haven't been published. And you can see that it's not monetized and it's private, so no one can watch this video. So this is good to know that you can change the privacy. So you could have, if you were editing the video, you can make it private. That means only you can see it. You can make it unlisted. That means only people that have got the link can see it, and that it won't come up in a search. So if somebody searched Kushiagi 1, it wouldn't come up. And then you can have it public, which means it's available to everybody and anybody. And then the scheduled is obviously if you want to schedule it for people to see. So that's the first bit. So this is your title bar. So you need to get your keywords into the title bar, and you've got 100 characters to do that. Description, again, this is where you need to get your keywords in again. And then your tags. Now, a good idea is, if you want to get your video found, is to find a video, go into YouTube search bar and pop in what you would type in the search bar if you were looking for a video on the same subject. So if your video was how to use redstone in Minecraft, pop that into the YouTube search bar and then look at the tags that come up, and you can pop those in there, and you can have 500 characters for those. Your first tag should be the most important one. That's a little tip for you. And then you can have playlists as well. So we've got sweets, something savoury, Kit Kats, I don't know what that one is, Bacon Cooks, and you can just keep making new playlists. So if your kid wants to do, like Minecraft videos and, I don't know, Pokemon Go videos, and they're the only 2 games I know, you can make a playlist for each one. Customized thumbnail. So on Ebikun's videos, you'll see that they've all got the orange cover. So you can make your own, upload one. It's fairly easy to do. What else is on this bit here? Okay, translations. You probably don't need to bother with that. Monetize with ads. Now you can only do this if you have AdSense set up. And that is something an adult will need to do, because you have to go into Google and get permission to have AdSense and something. So really you need to look into that if you want to monetize your ads. It's not a matter of just switching it on here. Ours is already set up, so we can switch it on. And then, as you can see, there's different types of ads. But you need to actually set it up to be able to do that. And then advanced settings. Now we always we allow comments, but they have to be approved. And this means I can check for spam and make sure there's not anything horrible going on. This is up to you. We generally turn that off. Allow embedding. So this means that somebody can take your video and put it into their blog post or website, which is something I do often, and if you've been on my website you'll see videos embedded in there all the time. If you don't want anyone to be able to do that, you can turn that off. Notify subscribers. So as you get people subscribing to your channel, if you check this, it means that when you upload a new video and publish it, they will get a notification to tell you that it's been published. Enable age restriction. This is if your video has adult content, which if your kids are recording these videos, I should hope they don't. So you shouldn't need to check that. Category, just pick whichever one it fits with. And the rest of these are not really important. So that's the bottom row. And then enhance. We'll leave. Yeah, so when you make any changes, you need to save it each time. Enhancements, this is for making the videos look better and improving. Oh, sorry about that. Improve. Stop playing. So the first one is improving the actual video. Maybe if I just turn that off, and then it won't happen again. The second one is the audio, so you can add, this is music that you can add to it, and these music tracks are all royalty free, so you're okay to use them. If you make a video with music playing in the background, say you've got, I don't know, Taylor Swift going on in the background, or a video and your kids are dancing to some music of some kind, YouTube will pull you up for it. They can shut your channel down for it because you're using music that's not royalty free. You know, you should be paying for that music. It's somebody else's music. So that's something to be really aware of. But if you want to add music, there's plenty here to be going through. There's all different types and stuff. So that's probably something really important that you discuss with your children about using copyrighted material. And basically all music out there is copyrighted unless the artist has specifically said that it's royalty free. Annotations. These are so you can put little speech bubbles or whatever. You know, it's like whoops, subscribe. Or you could tell some extra information or whatever you can put into these. You can add links to them for certain things. You can link to another video, playlist, da 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 da. And cards. This is getting quite into quite a lot of detail here. So, not again. You can add cards to the end and stuff, but like I said before, this is getting quite deep, and the subtitles you don't really need to know about. So that's the basic setup. I recommend just playing around with it the first few and seeing how it goes. And then I suppose the other thing is the analytics. So once you have quite a few videos up, you'll be able to see how many minutes have been watched and all this kind of thing, which videos are doing really well. Watch time, which one's that? Chocolate around Europe. And you can see where your visitors are coming from and all that kind of jazz. So this is quite interesting once you've got some, you know, number of videos up. It takes a while for it to be interesting, and I think if you are putting out videos on a regular basis, then being able to see all these different things like the watch time or whatever, audience retention. Audience retention is a good one because we found that the shorter videos, people will sit and watch the whole thing, but if they get longer, people tend to drop off before the whole video's finished. So that was a good lesson to learn for us. Demographics, which isn't particularly accurate for us because it's only from 13 to 17, and because 13 is the age limit for YouTube. But we know there are a lot of kids that watch Ebikun's videos that are doing it on their parents' channels. So yeah, this is not particularly accurate for Ebikun's channel. Locations could be interesting, you know, where your traffic is coming from and the traffic sources and what kind of devices. So there's quite a lot going on there, and as I said, it gets more interesting the more videos they put up, but to begin with they probably don't need to look at this at all really. And I think that kind of wraps it up really. So yeah, the branding, I would recommend sticking to a few, less than 5. Pick less than 5 colours and stick to those colours. If you look at all the big brands, they only use a minimal amount of colours, so that's how you get your branding colours sorted. And then with the thumbnails, if you use those branded colours, you'll have consistency and it'll start looking really smart when you've got more and more going out. I think that's it. If you've got any questions, come and ask them on the blog or hit me up in the Facebook group. And I think that is about it. Alright, if you liked this video and it was helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Get your kids to do that too when they're doing theirs, because that's how you build up an audience. So they need a little way to get people to subscribe. So ask for the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Right, that is it. I will see you over in the Facebook group, and bye for now.